हरिबोल हरिबोल जय श्री राम
जय श्री राम जय श्री राम हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे हरि बोल
एक्शन देखो तो है ना मीन गुड एक्शन
जय For the Sunday love feast. Is anyone here coming for the first time? Where are you all from?
From Bangalore.
From Bangalore, all the way from India, Bangalore. Let's give a round of applause for this wonderful world. Who has come from other parts of the world?
Cleveland, Ohio.
From Ohio. Let's give a round of applause for this wonderful world from Ohio. Anyone else who's here for the first time? Okay. Anyone is here for the second time? Where are you from? California, all the way from California. Let's give a round of applause for her. Hello. Okay. So we have our speaker today, Adi Gadadhar.
He's taking a call outside.
Okay. So he's here. So he's speaking. He's a very wonderful speaker. He's also one of the Bhakti Viksha director for the Metro Atlanta. Anyone who knows what is Bhakti Viksha, or if anybody don't know what is Bhakti Viksha, you can contact him and he'll guide you how to do Bhakti Viksha program in your own home. How you can practice the devotional service that you do in the temple. You can do the same thing in your own home.
And he's a,
You can also get liberated.
and he's a doctor too.
And he's also a doctor. He's a doctor. So he's also curing material disease and also curing spiritual disease by giving spiritual knowledge to others. He's a wonderful devotee. Adigadhar is the direct disciple of His Holiness Radha Swami Maharaj. So let's welcome him by chanting one time Hare Krishna Mahamantra loudly. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So after Prabhuji finishes speaking, we'll have more kirtan. We're going to honor the Sunday sponsor, and then there will be more announcement. Then by 6 to 6:15 we will have Mahaprasad for everyone. So please stay with me, with us. and be tuned, be happy. Hare Krishna.
With our auspicious invocation prayers, Mangalacharya. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam yena bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhamritamscha Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Shatarine Guruvagya Shirasi Dhritva Shaktyavesh Swarupine Hare Krishneti Mantrena Paschatya Prachyatarine Gaura Shri Rupa Siddhanta Saraswati Nishevine Radha Krishna Padam Bhojo Bhringaya Gurave Namah Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Iti Namine Shri Varshabhanavi Devi Daitaya Kripabdaye Krishna Sambandha Vijnana Daine Prabhave Namah Madhuryo Jvala Premadya Shri Rupanuga Bhaktida Shri Gaura Karuna Shakti Vigrahaya Namostute Namaste Gauravani Shri Murtaye Dinatarine Rupanuga Viruddha Apasiddhanta Dvantaharine Namo Gaur Kishoraya Sakshat Vairagyamurtaye Vipralambha Rasambodhe Padambujayate Namaha Namo Bhakti Vinodaya Satchidanandanamine Gaur Shakti Swarupaya Rupanugamarayate Gauravirbhava Bhumestvam Nirveshta Sajjanam Priya Vaishnava Sarvabhauma Shri Jagannathayate Namaha Vancha Kalpa Tarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya eva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gaura Tvise Namaha Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhaktarupa Swarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakhyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Jayatam Suratau Pangor Mama Manda Matergati Matsarvasva Padambojo Radha Madana Mohanam Divyat Vrindaranya Kalpadrumad Shrimad Ratnagara Simha Sarastav Shri Shri Radha Srila Govinda Devo Preshthali Bhi Sevyamano Smarami श्रीमन्द्रासरसारम्भी वंशीवट तटस्थित कर्षणवेणु स्वनैर्गोपीर् गोपीनाथ श्रियेस्तु नः तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये कृष्ण प्रेममयी राधा राधा प्रेममयो हरि जीवने निधने नित्यं राधा कृष्णौ गतिर्मम वृंदावनेश्वरी राधा कृष्णो वृंदावनेश्वरः जीवने निधने नित्यं राधा कृष्णौ गतिर्मम जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण. So dear devotees, the topic for today's discussion is the glories of Srila Lochan Thakur. Because just 3 days ago, on Thursday, it was the disappearance day of Srila Lochan Thakur. All of us, under the guidance of Srila Prabhupada, we are on the path of Krishna consciousness, which means Krishna Bhakti, devotional service to Lord Krishna. And Bhakti is a process that descends in the parampara, starting from Krishna himself. In the 4th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, what does Lord Krishna say? Evam parampara prapta. Bhakti comes in the disciplic succession. In our parampara, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is our everything. Ananda Leela Maya Vigrahaya Hema Bhadivya Chavi Sundaraya Tasmai Mahaprema Rasa Pradaya Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is our Ishtadev. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is everything for us. Everything we do, the mantra we chant, the way we worship Radha Krishna, the way we approach Radha Krishna, the way we live our life, all the Vaishnava etiquettes, everything has been given to us by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The Shikshashtaka prayers of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, as mentioned in the 20th chapter of the Antelila of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, is everything for us. All questions are answered in Sri Chaitanya Shikshashtaka. Just 8 verses. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's very dear associate is Sri Narahari Sarkar. He is a spiritual master, he is an acharya who had many disciples. And do you know what was the special privilege of Sri Narahari Sarkar? Who knows the special privilege of Sri Narahari Sarkar? He had a special privilege that no one else had. Yes, Prabhu. Yes. Yes. Shri Narahari Sarkar is mentioned by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur in our Gaura. Kiva Narahari kori chamaradulaya sanjaya mukunda vasu ghoshadigaya. Shri Narahari Sarkar in the Gaurarti is fanning Chamaradula, is fanning Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu during the Gaurarti. But there was a special privilege that Shri Narahari Sarkar had, which no other devotee had. Shri Advaita Acharya did not have, Shri Srivas Thakur did not have, Shri Haridas Thakur did not have. No one had that special privilege. Only Shri Narahari Sarkar had, among all the associates of Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And that privilege was, Shri Narahari Sarkar could openly glorify Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the Channa Avatar, as a Supreme Personality of Godhead. In the presence of Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Shri Narahari Sarkar could sing songs glorifying Mahaprabhu as Bhagavan, as Krishna Avatar. And Mahaprabhu would not stop it. Because he had so much love for Mahaprabhu. The disciple of this Shri Narahari Sarkar is Srila Lochan Das Thakur. You have heard of Srila Srinivas Acharya? Krishna Kirtana Gananartana Parvo Premamrita Bhonidhi Dhira Dhira Jana Priya Priyakaro Nirmatsara Pujito Shri Chaitanya Kripa Bhara Bhuvi Bhuvo Bharavahantarako Vande Rupa Sanatano Raghuyugo Shri Jiva Gopalako. He's putting the name of his Diksha Guru the last. Gopal Bhatta Goswami was a Diksha Guru. Srila Jiva Goswami was a Shiksha Guru. But Srila Srinivas Acharya had another Shiksha Guru. And that was Shri Narahari Sarkar. He had many disciples. One of them was Srila Lochan Das Thakur. So we will speak about Srila Lochan Das Thakur, and the reason we decided about this topic is because Srila Lochan Das Thakur has a very special relationship with New Panihati Dham. Bewildering? Any kids who can tell me what is the special relationship of Srila Lochan Das Thakur with our New Panihati Dham? Who sang this bhajan in Atlanta? New Panihati Dham.
Srila Prabhupada.
Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki. And Srila Prabhupada became bhav vibhor. He was overwhelmed with emotion. Right here, where we are sitting right now. "49 years ago. It was 1975 February. And now it is February 2024. Next year, February, would be the 50th anniversary of Srila Prabhupada coming to Atlanta, Georgia, and making it the New Panihati Dham. So we should do something special next year. Let's start planning from now. So because day before, on Thursday, 3 days ago, it was the disappearance of Sri Lochan Das Thakur, and Sri Lochan Das Thakur wrote this beautiful bhajan, Parama Karuna Pahuduvijana Nitai Gaura Chandra, which Srila Prabhupada sang here for our Gaura Nitai deities and shed tears of love, ecstatic love. We will sing, instead of Jai Radha Madhav, today we will sing Parama Karuna Pahuduvijana, all of us together. So this is from our songbook published by the BBT. You can pull it up on your phones also. Parama Karuna Pahuduvijana by Srila Lochan Das Thakur. Parama Karuna Pahuduvijana Nitai Gaura Chandra. Bolo. Parama Karuna Pahuduvijana Nitai Gaura Chandra. Parama Karuna Sava avatara sara shiromani kevalananda kanda. Bhaja bhajo bhai Chaitanya Nitai Sutrena Vishwasa Kori. Vishaya chhadiya sera se majiya mukhe bolo hari hari. Vishaya chhadiya sera se majiya mukhe bolo hari hari. Dekho re bhai Tribhuvan nai emona dayal data. Pashu pakhi dhure pashana vitare shunijar gunagata. Samsare majiya rohini todiya shepade nahi lo asha. Samsare majiya rohini todiya apana karama bhulaye shamana kahre Lochan dasa. Srila Lochan Thakur Mahashaya ki. Fortunately, Srila Prabhupada has translated this bhajan for us and also written a purport. So we'll read. First verse. Lord Nitai and Lord Gaurachandra are very merciful. Parama Karuna Pahudui Jana Nitai Gaurachandra. Our Arjun Prabhu is always recording all the classes and kirtans and super Saturdays. His YouTube channel, Arjun Prabhu's YouTube channel is called Pahudui Jana. Pahu means Prabhu.
Prabhupada was crying, that's why I put the name.
Hare Krishna. So, Shri Gaur Nitai are most merciful. Parama Karuna. Pahudvijana Nitai Gaurachandra. They are the essence of all incarnations. Sava Avatara Sar Shiromani. The specific significance of these incarnations is that they introduced a process of chanting and dancing that is simply joyful. Kevala Ananda Kanda. My dear brothers, Sri Lochan Thakur is writing, my dear brothers, I request that you just worship Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda with firm conviction and faith. Bhaja bhaja bhai Chaitanya Nitai Sudrida Vishwasa. We should have strong faith in Gaur Nitai. If one wants to be Krishna conscious by this process, one has to give up his engagement in sense gratification. Gaur Nitai are very merciful and they are showering their mercy on everyone. But we must give up sense gratification to receive their mercy. We cannot break the regulative principles, do whatever we want, and say, oh, Gaur Nitai are most merciful, they will take care of it. Gaur Nitai are very merciful, but we have to be willing to receive that mercy. And their mercy is that we have to Vishaya Chhadiya. Sera se majiya mukhe bolo Hari Hari. We can say Hari Hari and drown ourselves in the ocean of love for God, Prem Ras. But Vishaya Chhadiya. We cannot have one leg in Krishna consciousness and other foot in sense gratification. That will not work. We have to dive deep into Krishna consciousness. Devotees should not have two faces. Oh, when I go to the office, I am a materialist, and when I come for Sunday feast, I am a devotee. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Patita Pavan, but he is not Kapati Pavan. He will save us if we are fallen. He will save us if we are honest. But if we are duplicitous, then we will be bereft of even the mercy of God, who are most merciful. Therefore, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada said, Saralta hi Vaishnava. A Vaishnava is not duplicitous. He is straightforward. So, Srila Lochan Das Thakur is telling us, Vishaya Chhadiya, give up sense gratification and Mukhe Bolo Hari Hari. Chant Hari Hari, then Prem Rasa Vajiya. Then you will drown in Prem Rasa. Become absorbed in worshipping Lord Chaitanya and Nityananda and simply chant Hare Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Hari, without any material motive. Hare Krishna. Without any material motive. In Krishna book, Srila Prabhupada also writes that we can get Krishna if we are sincere, serious, and without ulterior motives. Now my question to all of you is, what is ulterior motive? Here also Prabhupada is saying, and Sri Lochan Das Thakur is saying, simply chant Hare Krishna, simply chant Hari Hari, without any material motive. So what are these material motives that we have to give up? Anybody? Huh? Money. Very good. Yes. Asat Sangha Tyagaya Vaishnavachana. Pratishtha, position, yes. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu encapsulated this in one verse. Na dhanam, na janam, na sundarim, kavitam va jagadisha kamaye, mama janmani janmanishware, bhavatat bhakti rahetu ki tvai. Na dhanam, money, greed for money. Na dhanam, na janam. I don't want to collect followers. How many people have come to hear my lecture? How many people are watching? Collecting followers, collecting people who appreciate us is a very big pitfall. Srila Haridas Thakur never went around collecting disciples, chanting and doing his bhajan and offering his love to Mahaprabhu. And who became the disciple of Srila Haridas Thakur? My spiritual master Srila Radharaj Swami Maharaj once said that we have initiation ceremonies and we initiate bhaktas and bhaktins. We have so many disciples. But Srila Haridas Thakur's disciple is Maya Devi, to protect from whose influence we are initiating different disciples. We are trying to protect ourselves from Maya, and that Maya is a disciple of Thakur Mahashaya, Srila Haridas Thakur. Think about it. My Guru Maharaj said like that. So powerful. Because he is Nam Janak. Always chanting. Kirtan is Sadahari, and he is also very humble. Very humble. So, no collecting followers. Nothing belongs to us. Everything belongs to Srila Prabhupada. I don't have any followers, I don't have any fans. Everything belongs to Srila Prabhupada. That's why we say, all glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. All glories to Shri Guru and Gauranga means, how many glories to me? 0. No glories to me. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. We don't want to collect followers. We don't want to become big Bhakti Vriksha leaders. And we don't want to become popular. That's not our ambition. Our ambition is to simply cry for Shri Gauranga Mahaprabhu. When will I get Gauranga Mahaprabhu? When will I see Mahaprabhu? When will I participate in his kirtans? When will I hear his sweet voice? When will I have darshan of all the associates of Mahaprabhu Shri Chaitanya Dev? Oh, I am so fallen. I have been in the movement for so many years. I have no devotion. Prabhupada as the Acharya is teaching us. I sang Parama Karuna, nothing happened. Srila Prabhupada could not go beyond the first verse. Such love, such devotion, such sincerity. Na dhanam, na janam, na sundarim. Na sundarim. I don't want sensual gratification in this world. Na dhanam, na janam, na sundarim. Kavitam va jagadisha kamai. I don't want to be known as a very learned person. His Holiness Niranjan Swami Maharaj writes a prayer that before every class I pray that may I forget the verses that I am supposed to quote. But someone from the audience will remind me. Kavitam va jagadisha kamai. Oh Jagdish Krishna, oh Jagannath, Mahaprabhu is praying. I don't want to be known as a kavi, as a very learned person who knows many verses, who is a very eloquent speaker. Because these are all pitfalls on the path of bhakti. We will get followers, we will get sundari, we will get dhanam, we will get pratishtha, but we will not get Krishna. What is the use? Why did we come to Iskcon? To get Krishna. To please Krishna. Samsiddhir haritoshan. Atam pumbir duja shreshta varnashrama vibhaga swanishkasya dharmasya samsiddhir haritoshan. Siddhi means perfection. Samsiddhi means complete perfection. The complete perfection of everything we follow is Krishna pleased with us or not? Samsiddhi haritoshan. Krishna has to be happy. Krishna should be pleased by whatever endeavors we do. How many of you have the Bhagavad Gita as it is? Raise your hands. How many of you have read the Bhagavad Gita as it is? How many of you have read the introduction to Bhagavad Gita as it is? How many pages is it? Around 40 pages. It is the introduction to Bhagavad Gita is a transcript of a lecture that Srila Prabhupada gave in New York. You know how many devotees attended that lecture? Every Monday, Prabhupada says that. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Srila Prabhupada used to have Bhagavad Gita classes in New York when he was living in the storefront. And one evening, nobody came. And somebody had gifted Prabhupada a recorder to record the classes. So Prabhupada turned on the recorder and for 1 hour he spoke an introduction to Bhagavad Gita. And that was later on transcribed, and that is the introduction to Bhagavad Gita, 40 pages. Prabhupada spoke when nobody was listening. Because Srila Prabhupada remembered the words of his Guru Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, that if no one comes, preach to the 4 walls. As long as you have life, you preach. So, Kavita va Jagadisha Kamaya. I don't want to be known as a Kavi, I don't want followers. I want Krishna. Then we come to verse number 3. My dear brothers, just try to examine this. Within the 3 words, there is no one like Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda. Dekho re bhai, tribhuvane nai, emono dayala data. There is no one as merciful as Gaur-Nitaya. One may question, how merciful are we? How can you say there is nobody as merciful as Gaur-Nitaya? How can you say that? Srila Lochan Thakur explains. Pashu pakhi jhure, pashana vidare, suni jara guna gatha. Their merciful qualities are so great that upon hearing them, even the birds and beasts cry. and stones melt. And Mahaprabhu actually did this. When he was going through Jharkhand forest, some elephants were bathing and Mahaprabhu simply sprinkled water on them. Hari bol, Hari bol. And the elephants got Krishna prema. Tiger, he gave Krishna prema. Tiger was sleeping, Mahaprabhu goes and kicks him. No anukaran. Prabhupada says only anusaran. We cannot imitate. Don't imitate. Kick a tiger in the forest. Mahaprabhu kicked and the tiger started chanting Hare Krishna. And in Jharkhand forest also the rocks melted and those rocks are still there. They are there. Where Mahaprabhu stepped on the rocks, his love was so great that even the rocks melted. And the final verse, so the glory, the mercy of Gaur-Nita is very great. They are very merciful. But now, self-reflection, Sri Lochan Das Thakur says, but I, Lochan Das, regret that I am entrapped by sense gratification. Alas, I could not give up sense gratification. Samsare majiya, rohili podiya. I have no attraction for the lotus feet of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Lord Nityananda Prabhu. Se pade nahi to ash. I have no attraction for Gaur-Nita. And therefore, Yamaraj, the Lord of Death, is punishing me by not allowing me to be attracted by this movement. Apana karama bhunjaya shamana kahaye Lochan Das. And I am not attracted to this Gaur-Nita because I am engrossed in sense gratification. And therefore, I deserve to be punished by my own karma. This is the natural humility of Sri Lochan Das Thakur. Actually, Lochan Das Thakur was a very great devotee. He was a pure devotee. Sri Lochan Das Thakur. Let's read the purport of Srila Prabhupada and then we will discuss a little bit about the life of Srila Lochan Das Thakur. Srila Prabhupada writes a purport to this very nice bhajan. Srila Prabhupada writes, this is a song by Sri Lochan Das Thakur. Pahu means lords and Duijana means two. Sri Lochan Das Thakur declares that the two lords, Nitai Gaurachandra, Lord Nityananda Prabhu and Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu are very merciful. Parama Karuna. Sava Avatara Sara Shiromani. Avatar means incarnation and Sava means all. Gaur-Nitai are the essence of all incarnations. Who is Gaura and who is Nitai? Whose incarnation are they?
Krishna Balaram.
Krishna Balaram. Brajendra Nandana Jai Shashi Sutta Hoilo Se Balarama Hoilo Nitai. So Narada Thakur has written like that. Our Nityananda Prabhu is Balaram and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna. We have three dhams on the altar. There are three dhams. On the left side is Jagannath Puri Dham, with Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra, Sudarshan Ju. In the center we have Sri Navadvip Dham, where our Gaur-Nita are there. And on the right side we have Sri Vrindavan Dham, where Vrinda Devi and Radha Madan Mohan are giving darshan. So all the three dhams are there right here in New Panyatula. They are the essence of all incarnations. The specific significance of these incarnations is that prosecuting their way of self-realization is simply joyful. So every avatar establishes dharma. Every bona fide avatar establishes dharma. What is the proof for that? Paritranaya sadhuna vinashaya cha dushkritam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. Every bona fide incarnation of Krishna will establish dharma. So every avatar has given some dharma. Shri Gaur-Nita also gave dharma, a specific religious path. But what is the specialty of the dharma given by Gaur-Nita? Srila Prabhupada explains, it is simply joyful. Kevala Ananda Kanda. For they introduce chanting and dancing. What do people do when they are happy?
Sing.
They sing, they dance, they get together with their friends, they feast. And what is this? Sunday feast, established by Srila Prabhupada. So when we are happy, we come together with friends, we sing, we dance, we hear nice Krishna Katha, and we eat Krishna Prasad. So this process is simply joyful. No need of performing big fire sacrifices where you have to sit for many hours. Some sacrifices in the Vedic age would go on for weeks. Ashwamedha Yajna and others. Not that you come and 4-5 hours the Yajna is over. It will go on for weeks. No need to perform yogic meditation for years and years. This is simply blissful. Just chant Harinam. Eat Krishna Prasad. Prabhupada said 2 things. You chant Hare Krishna and you eat only Krishna Prasad. Don't eat outside food. Restaurants, biscuits, chips. No. You eat only Krishna Prasad and chant Hare Krishna. And life will be sublime. Srila Prabhupada said. This is simply joyful process. There are many incarnations such as Lord Ramachandra and even Lord Krishna who taught Bhagavad Gita, which requires knowledge and understanding. But Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Lord Nityananda Prabhu introduced a process that is simply joyful, simply chanting and dancing. Therefore, Sri Lochan Thakur requests everyone, Bhaja Bhaja Bhai Chaitanya Nitai. My dear brothers, I request that you just worship Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda Sudrida Vishwasapuri with firm faith and conviction. My question is, how do you worship Gaur Nitai? How do you worship Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Yes, Yajna Sankirtana Praya. Prayer means mainly. We can offer garlands, we can offer arati to Gaur Nitai, we can offer jewelry to Gaur Nitai, nice clothes we can offer, dresses to Gaur Nitai, and they will be very happy. But Gaur Nitai are most happy when we simply chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and dance together in Harinam Sankirtan. Clap our hands and we Nacho Gao Bhakta Sane Karo Sankirtan. So Srimad Bhagavatam describes the best way to worship Gaur Nitai is through Nam Sankirtan. Krishna Varanam Tisa Krishnam Sango Pangastra Parshadam Yajna Sankirtana Prayer Yajanti Hi Sumedasa. The Sumedas, the intelligent people, will worship Gaur Nitai in this age of Kali through Harinam Sankirtan. So after this boring class of mine, there will be Harinam Sankirtan. So all of you, please request you, very enthusiastically, with feeling, with devotion, you sing Hare Krishna Mahamantra for the Harinam Sankirtan. That will be the highlight of this evening. Don't think that this chanting and dancing will not lead to the desired goal. But we have to do it. If we do it, it will lead to the desired goal. We have to do Harinam Sankirtan. It will, Prabhupada says. It is the assurance of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that one will get all perfection by this process of chanting. What is the proof for this? Where does Mahaprabhu say that we can get everything by chanting Hare Krishna? Yes, in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. Bhajaneram, repeat after me. Bhajaneram Madhya Shreshta Navavidha Bhakti. Krishna Prema Krishna Dite Dhare Mahashakti. Taro Madhya Sarva Shresh Nama Sankirtan. Nirapradhe Nama Lele Pave Premadhan. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying the Navavidha Bhakti, 9 processes of devotional service, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam, Vishnu Smaranam, Pada Sevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakhyam, Atma Nivedanam. 9 processes are there. Tar Madhya Sarvashresh Nam Sankirtan. But out of these 9 processes, the most powerful is Kirtanam. Tar Madhya Sarvashresh Nam Sankirtan. And how we have to do Nam Sankirtan? Nirapradhe. Giving up the 10 offenses. If we do that, we don't criticize devotees, we don't disobey our Guru Maharaj, we have 10 offenses. We don't chant Hare Krishna for material benefits, considering it to be karma kand. If we chant Hare Krishna nicely, attentively, avoiding the 10 offenses, Mahaprabhu is saying, Tar Madhya Sarva Shresh Nam Sankirtan Nir Aprade Namalele Pabe Premada. You will get the wealth of Krishna Prema, love of Godhead, simply by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. But we have to avoid the offenses. And most important is criticism of devotees. Criticism of devotees is not done by those who are not doing bhajan. Those who are not chanting nicely, they are usually humble. Oh, I didn't even finish my 16 rounds. They will not criticize so much. Who criticizes? Devotees who have very strong sadhana. Because pride comes. I have practicing brahmacharya. Every day Brahma Murta Japa. I have 4:30 I am there for Mangalarti. That's when pride comes. And then we see faults in others. He is not getting up. He is deviating. He is not Prabhupada man. I am Prabhupada man. We fell trapped to Maya. We committed Vaishnava Prada. First offense against the holy name. Satam Dinda. So we have to be careful. Just don't criticize. We should not criticize. Our bhakti is at stake. Hare Krishna. We have a right to see faults in ourselves. We have a right to compete with ourselves. We have a right to improve ourselves. But we don't have the right to see faults in others, and we certainly do not have the right to speak about the faults in others. That is Vaishnava Prabhu. Mahaprabhu will be very displeased. Bahu janma jadi kore, Shravana Kirtan, tabutana paye Krishna prema prapada. Tabe jani aparadha prachur. Prema bhakti lata nadayantu. If we are doing Vaishnava Ninda, we are criticizing devotees, we will never get Krishna prema. Mahaprabhu would not give Krishna prema to his own mother, Shachi Mata, until she begged forgiveness from Sri Advaita Acharya. So in bhakti we have to be very careful. Devotee association is very nice, and we cannot do without devotee association. But Vaishnava aparadha, criticism of devotees is the poison. We have to avoid it. Srila Raghunath Bhatta Goswami would not even hear the faults of others. He would close his ears and go on. So we have to be careful. Nirapradha namalila pavi prema. Krishna prema is there for us. We just have to chant Hare Krishna and not criticize anybody. Krishna will take care. But what is the process? The process is Vishaya Chhadiya Serase Majiya. If one wants to be Krishna conscious by this process, one has to give up his engagement in sense gratification. We have to give up sense gratification. And sometimes criticizing others is sense gratification for the mind. Because it is sense gratification for the false ego. We feel good when we criticize others. It makes us feel superior. We will never criticize anybody if we think we are lower than them. We criticize because certainly we are thinking I am better. That was the offense of Chitraketu Maharaj. He had darshan of Lord Sankarshan. You can read in the 6th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. He had sakshat darshan of the Supreme Lord, face to face. He was liberated and he was preaching. Lord Sankarshan gave him the seva, go and preach. And he's traveling in the airplane and preaching. But what was the problem? He saw fault in Shulapani, Lord Shiva. We can see fault in ourselves, we should not see faults in others. And therefore he was cursed. Puna Mushibhava. Again become a mouse, as Srila Prabhupada says. He had to become a demon, where all devotees are avoiding him. And all demons are loving him. And they want his association. And they want to use him. Imagine a life, all of you please pay attention. Imagine a life where all devotees avoid you. And all sinful people love you because they want to use your power. They want you on their side. They are your fans. All your followers are demons. And you don't have a single devotee follower. Imagine a life like that. For a pure devotee like Chitraketu Maharaj. He went through that. He became Vritrasura, where no devotee wanted to be with him. And all the demons loved him. They made him their king. Very painful life. Because of Vaishnava. And therefore with so much feeling he prayed. Aham hare tava padaika mula dasa nudaso bhavita vidhuya manah smareta supater gunamste grini tava karma karotu kaya. Aham hare tava padaika mula dasa nudaso bhavita vidhuya. When will I become the servant of your servants, of your lotus feet, O Lord Hari? This was his prayer. He wants to become Dasanudas. Mahaprabhu said, Gopi Bhartu Pada Kamalaya or Das Dasanudas. When Advaita Acharya said, who are you, Mahaprabhu? Naham Vipro न च नरपतेर्नापि वैश्यो न शूद्रो नाहं वर्णी न च गृहपतेर्नो वनस्थो यतिर्वा किन्तु प्रोद्यन् निखिल परमानन्दपूर्णामृताब्धेर् गोपी भर्तुः पदकमलयोर्दासदासानुदासः. I am not a sannyasi, I am not a brahman, I am not a kshatriya. I am the servant of Krishna, who is the source of all spiritual ananda. Akhila Rasamrit Singh Krishna. That is our constitutional position. Jivera Swarupa Krishna Nityadas. So we have to give up sense gratification. If one wants to be Krishna conscious by this process, one has to give up his engagement in sense gratification. So all of us have to analyze, what sense gratification am I doing that Srila Prabhupada would not approve of? What is that I am doing that Srila Prabhupada would not approve? This question we have to ask and remove it from our life. It could be sleeping more, it could be eating outside food, it could be not following the morning program just because we are grihasthas. Just because we are in grihastha ashram doesn't give us the license that we don't follow the morning program that Srila Prabhupada has given us. Srila Prabhupada wants us to chant from 4:30 onwards every morning. There is no excuse for grihasthas. And here in our temple, Vedasat Prabhu has made nice facility. We have a Zoom call where every morning from 4:30 onwards we chant 4:30 to 6:30. Then we recite some prayers by our acharyas and we read Srimad Bhagavatam for 15 minutes and we end at 7 o'clock. So 4:30 to 7 we have the morning program on Zoom. So those of you who want to join, please join. That is the only restriction, that we have to give up sense gratification. If one gives up sense gratification, it is sure that he will reach the desired goal. Mukhe bolo Hari Hari. One simply has to chant Hare Krishna, Hari Hari, without any motive of sense gratification. And those ulterior motives are Dhanam, Janam, Sundarim, Kavita. Dekho ore bhai Tribhuvan Nai. Shri Lochan Thakur says, my dear brothers, you just try to examine this. Within the 3 words, there is no one like Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda, because their merciful qualities are so great that they make even birds and beasts cry. What to speak of human beings? Even animals. Yannama shruti matrena puman bhavati nirmala. Srimad Bhagavatam says that simply by hearing the holy name of Krishna, one becomes purified. Even trees, by receiving the sound vibration of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. That's why devotees, they go on Harinam Sankirtan. So many places in Atlanta there are Harinam Sankirtans. Because even the people, the animals, birds, insect, trees, grass, when they come in contact with the sound vibration of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, they also get benefited. And otherwise, in those species, there is no hope. But this is the mercy of Mahaprabhu. Prabhupada continues. Actually, when Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu passed through the forest known as Jharkhand, the tigers, elephants, snakes, deer and all other animals joined him in chanting Hare Krishna. Imagine tigers chanting Hare Krishna. Imagine deers chanting Hare Krishna. Deer and tiger, they were embracing each other. How we embrace each other? Tigers and deers, who are otherwise food and prey, they are enemies, they were embracing each other. What does this mean? This means that this Krishna consciousness movement is so sublime that we can forget about all these discrimination and differences, and everybody can come on the spiritual platform and exchange love with each other. It is so nice that anyone can join. Is there any restriction in this Hare Krishna Mahamantra movement in the Iskcon? Is there a restriction that one has to be Indian, or one has to be a Brahmana, or one has to be certain age? Anybody can come. It doesn't matter. Everybody is welcome in the Krishna consciousness movement of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Therefore, Srila Prabhupada came to the West. Once Srila Prabhupada was told, Swamiji, you are very conservative. Prabhupada was told, Swamiji, you are very conservative. You wear this dhoti and saffron and tilak and shave. You have to be clean shaven. It's too many restrictions. Prabhupada said, if I was conservative, I would have never crossed the ocean and come to the US. A sannyasi is not supposed to leave Bharat. Sannyasi is not supposed to leave Bharat. But I came for you all. Prabhupada lived in the Lower East Side of Manhattan, Bowery, which was a very rough area of Manhattan in the 1960s. And Prabhupada was cooking for the hippies, cleaning the plates of the hippies and serving them selflessly. Prabhupada, who is a Paramhamsa, self-realized Mahabhagavat from Vrindavan, coming from Radha Damodar Mandir of Srila Jiva Goswami in Seva Village, comes to Manhattan, where people are not following any regulated principles. They don't know anything about Krishna. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would not even eat food in the house of a non-devotee. He was so strict. Sannyasis are supposed to be so strict. No women would come near Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu because he was sannyasi. And Prabhupada was cooking, was teaching how to cook to his daughters, spiritual daughters, Jamuna Devi. And what was he cooking? He was cooking for the marriage feast of his children, Janaki Devi and Mukunda Prabhu. Can you imagine a sannyasi getting a boy and a girl married and cooking for their marriage ceremony? Prabhupada was so broad-minded. He was not conservative. Prabhupada was very liberal to all of us. Of course, it is not possible for ordinary men to induce animals to chant. But if Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would inspire animals to chant, at least we can encourage human beings to adopt this path of Hare Krishna mantra chanting. Srila Prabhupada is writing. Mahaprabhu is Mahaprabhu. There is only one Mahaprabhu. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He can make stones melt. He can make tigers and deer embrace and chant Hari Bol, Hari Bol. He can make elephants dance in Harinam Sankirtan. Mahaprabhu can do anything. He can push the Jagannath's rath with his forehead. Mahaprabhu. We cannot do all that. But Prabhupada is saying, at least we can induce the human beings to take to the path of Krishna consciousness. It is so nice that even the most stone-hearted man will be melted. And this is actually seen. Many of you might have had this experience when you initially come to Krishna consciousness. That day when you decide, this is my path. From today I am going to chant 16 rounds. One doesn't have to say. We all know. We have all had that journey. When the day that conviction comes that this is the path I was looking for, one cannot hold back the tears. Pashana means stone. It is so nice that even stones will melt. But Sri Lochan Das Thakur regrets that he is entrapped by sense gratification. He addresses himself, my dear mind, you are entrapped in the sense gratification process. And you have no attraction for chanting Hare Krishna. Since you have no attraction for the lotus feet of Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda, what can I say? I can simply think of my misfortune. Yamraj, the superintendent of death, is punishing me by not allowing me to be attracted by this movement. Why is Lochan Das Thakur saying this? Who can answer? Huh? Very good. Because Sri Lochan Das Thakur knows that we will never say this. That I am very fallen, I am trapped in sense gratification. I will never say it. Least of all publicly. But because Sri Lochan Das Thakur taken the position of a conditioned soul has written it, today we sang it publicly. All of us confessed in front of Gaurita that we are very fallen. So the Acharyas, they take our position so that we can relate to the prayer. Because this is where we are. Fourth verse. Where is the fourth verse? So this is our Lochan Das Thakur. Sri Lochan Das Thakur, a very, very great Vaishnava. We have just 5 minutes, so I will narrate one quick pastime about Sri Lochan Das Thakur. He appeared in a village near Katwa, and he was born in a family of physicians. Both his parents were devotees. And Sri Lochan Das Thakur, from his childhood, he was very attracted to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He appeared in this world in the year 1530. So his life overlapped with the life of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Because Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared in Pridivra Sinavadari. Our password. 1484. Correct? 1484, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, I gave a hint. But that's old. Huh? 1484 was the year Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared in this world. And then he disappeared, entered the eternal pastimes, sometime in the year, in the 1530s, 1532 or 1533. He manifested his Leela on this earth planet for 48 years. So Lochan Thakur appeared in 1530. So in his childhood he must have heard, Mahaprabhu is doing this Rath Yatra and this pastime happened, that pastime happened. Devotees from my neighborhood are going to Jagannath Puri for 4 months to be with Mahaprabhu. He grew up in that atmosphere. And he took initiation from Sri Narahari Sarkar, who was a very intimate devotee of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. As was the custom in those days, Sri Lochan Thakur was married off at a very young age. Very, very young age. When they were just a few years old, toddlers, they would get married in those days. And the reason this system was in place is because it is very healthy for the society where the boys and girls already know that they have a husband and they have a wife. So this modern concept of, I don't know what to say, you know what, didn't exist. Because everyone already had a husband or a wife. Now it's so, oh, what? Ew! But it's not ew. It is a very scientific process. Because the children grow up in a very chaste way, where they know they don't have to look here and there. They already have their spouse. And the husband and wife would not live together until they became adults. The girl would continue staying with her parents, and the boy would continue staying with his parents. And when they came of age, when they became adults, then they would get married and start living together. So Lochan Thakur also was married. Now this system was misused later on, and therefore it was rightly banned. An age limit was put. Rightly so. Because with the onset of Kali Yuga, everything good becomes misused, misinterpreted. So Lochan Thakur was married off at a very young age. He didn't even remember. He was a child. We don't remember when we were toddlers. And when he became 5 years old, he went to the Gurukul of his Gurudev. Who was the Gurudev? Shri Narahari Sarkar. So he was living in the Gurukul of Shri Narahari Sarkar, Lochan Thakur. At the age of 5, he went there. And he continued living there. When he became adult, his wife also came of age. So the parents of his wife, they sent a message to Sri Lochan Thakur's parents that please tell your son to come home now and he should come and get married to our daughter. When the parents told Sri Lochan Thakur that, when you were a child, you were already married. And now it's time to leave your Gurukul and go and marry your wife. He said, no, I don't want to leave. I just want to devote my life to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's service. I don't want to leave the service of my Gurudev. I want to stay with Sri Narahari Sarkar in Sri Khanda. So the parents conveyed it to the in-laws. Then the in-laws came and they met Sri Narahari Sarkar. And they told, Thakur Mahashaya, your disciple, Sri Lochan Thakur, he is married to our daughter when they were babies. But now he is refusing to come because he wants to be a brahmachari. So can you please tell him to come to our village and get married? So Sri Narahari Sarkar said, okay, I will tell him. So the in-laws went to the village. Lochan Thakur came and Sri Narahari Sarkar told him, Lochan Das, you were already married when you were a child. Now your wife has come of age, you have come of age. It's time. Now you leave the Gurukul and you go to your village to meet your wife. Go. He says, as you say, my master, Prabhu, as you say. So he left his village, he left Sri Khanda and came to the village of his so-called wife. And he entered the village, and because he was married at such a young age, he had no memory of that village. He didn't know where is what. All his life he had lived in the Gurukul. So So he goes to the village, he sees a girl filling water in a well. He asks her, Mataji, do you know the house of such and such person? He says the name of his father-in-law, would-be father-in-law. And the girl says, this way. She gives the directions. And then he goes to the house of his so-called in-laws, and they welcome him, and they say, you should marry our daughter. So Lochan Das Thakur says, I don't have any memory, she has no memory, I really want to be a devotee. And just then, the would-be wife enters the house with the pot of water. So the girl he had met at the well was his supposed to be wife. So Lochan Das Thakur says, I already addressed her as Mataji. And once I have addressed her as Mataji, I cannot take it back. I looked at her as my mother. Now I cannot look at her in any other way. This was the purity in those days. We say Mataji so many times. But do we feel like that? Once we call somebody Mataji, for life, now I will think of her not less than my mother. In Mahabharata, there's a story of Arjun. When during Vanvas, the forest exile, for some time he went to the heavenly planets to be with his father, Indradev. And there he saw Urvashi. And he looked at Urvashi and smiled. And Urvashi looked at him and she thought, I must marry Arjun. He's very handsome, very nice, got all good qualities. So she asked Indradev. Indradev said, okay, no problem. Urvashi went to Arjun and proposed. And Arjun said, actually I was not looking at you with any intention. I was looking at you because you are my ancestor. You once were with Pururava, my ancestor, and you spent time with him. So you are one of my great-great-great-great-grandmothers. So I was looking at you like that, like a mother, like a Mataji. But you thought I was looking in some other way. So I cannot accept you. I cannot accept this proposal. She said, no, this is heaven. In heaven, these human codes of conduct don't apply. He said, no. Once I looked at you as a mother, now you are no less to me than Kunti. And he rejected. She said, I will curse you. He said, you can do what you want. But I will not leave the path of dharma. So Urvashi cursed him. But Arjuna did not relent. And by Krishna's mercy, that curse also became a blessing. Helped him in the year when they had to be incognito, Agyatavas. He became Brihananda. Like that. So Lochan Das Thakur was very fixed. He said, no, once I called you Mataji, I cannot look at you in any other way. Please forgive me. Seeing his sincerity, even the girl and parents, they also understood that this is a real devotee. And he should not be wasting his time in the Grahasthashram. He is meant for bigger things. Let him serve his Gurudev, let him serve Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And they told him, child, we free you from this bondage. You can go. You can go and be with your Gurudev. Then Sri Lochan Das Thakur, he went to his Gurudev, Sri Narhari Sarkar. And he heard so many pastimes from Sri Narhari Sarkar. Pastimes of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He also associated with Sri Damodar Pandit, who was sent by Mahaprabhu to Navadvip from Jagannath Puri to be with Mother Shachi. And he also associated with Sri Murari Gupta. So Murari Gupta wrote the first book about Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It was called Sri Krishna Chaitanya Charit Mahakavya. It is in Sanskrit. And Sri Lochan Das Thakur, on the order of Sri Narhari Sarkar, wrote a Bengali rendition of Sri Murari Gupta's Kadachas in very simple Bengali called Chaitanya Mangal. And if we have 5 minutes, I would like to read few verses from Sri Chaitanya Mangal, which are very, very beautiful. Prabhu, do you have 5 minutes? Yes, okay. So, once Narad Muni, he asks Lord Brahmaji that you spoke in Kalisantana Upanishad, Iti Shodashakam Namnam Kali Kalmashanashanam Natah Paratorapaya Sarva Vedashu Dirshate. That in all the Vedas, for Kali Yuga, there is no better way than this Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. But when will this happen? So, Narad Muni decides to go to Vaikuntha. It's a long story. It's a full big chapter which will take almost 1 hour to narrate. So I'm going to cut it short. Narad Muni goes to Golok Vrindavan. And in Golok Vrindavan, there is Dwarka, there is Vrindavan, and there is Navadvip in Golok. So he goes to Navadvip on the orders of Lord Jagannath. Narad Muni goes to Jagannath Puri, and Lord Jagannath tells him, go to Navadvip, Nitya Navadvip. He goes to Navadvip, and Narad Muni has darshan of Lord Gauranga Mahaprabhu. And he requests Lord Gauranga Mahaprabhu to please descend and make the words of his father true. Because Father Brahmaji had said, Iti Shodashakam Namnam. He said, I am coming from earth, Kali Yuga has started, nobody is chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Nobody even knows about Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Satyam Vidhatum Nijam Nitya Bhachitam. You have to make the words of my father come true. Please come. And then Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Golok tells Narad Muni. Shri Lochan Thakur has written this in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Satyayuga adhika tretaya bade paap dwapare tahare adhik ei bada satta. Shri Lochan Thakur is saying that Mahaprabhu is saying Satyayuga adhik tretaya bade paap. In Tretayuga there is more sin than Satyayuga. Satyayuga is almost pure. Dwapare tahar adhik ei bada satta. And Dwapar is even worse than Tretayuga. Kali ghora andhakara nahi dharmalesh Karuna badhila dekhi sarvajana klesh. It's very simple, you can understand. He says Kali Yuga is ghor andhakar. You are understanding, Prabhu? Kali Yuga is even worse. And there is only klesh. People are only tormented in Kali Yuga. Adharma vinasha hetu mora avatar Adharma badaye puna kikaja amar. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu tells Narad Muni in Navadvip, Golok, that I will come now. Why I will come? Because Adharma vinasha hetu mora avatar. I will come to destroy Adharma. Yes, I am coming. Echana janiya daya upajile chite janama labhiva nija prema prakashite. Hearing from you, Narad Muni, the deplorable condition in Kali Yuga, my heart is melting out of compassion. So I will come and nija prema prakashite. I will manifest Krishna prema. Because I am Krishna. I will manifest love for me in this world. Brahmara durlabha prema bhakti prakashiya bhujai baloka dharma dharma vichariya. People don't understand what is dharma, what is adharma. I will come and teach them what is true dharma and Brahmara durlabha prema bhakti prakashiya. And I will give such prema bhakti even Lord Brahma doesn't have. Because father, he said, make the words of my father true. He said even Brahmaji doesn't know this prem, that prem ras that I am going to give as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Navadvipe janma have shachira udare Gangara samipe jagannatham mishra ghare. I will take birth in Navadvip from the womb of Mother Shachi. And I will live in the house of Sri Jagannath Mishra on the banks of Ganga. This verse you repeat after me. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying, Navadvipe janma have shachira udare Gangara samipe Jagannath Mishra ghare. I will come, he says, in Navadvip. Anya avatara hena avatara nahe asura samhara hetu prithivi vijaye. Mahaprabhu is saying, Anya avatara hena avatara nahe. This avatar that I will take, this incarnation that I will take as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will not be like any other incarnation. Ramadi murti shukala niyamena tishthan nana avatara karo dhuvaneshu kintu Krishna swayam samabhava parama pumari. tamaham bhajami. Many incarnations have come from Krishna. He is the source of all avatars. Sarva avatari Krishna, Swayam Bhagavan. But Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying, this incarnation of mine as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will be very different from all other avatars. And what is the difference? Mahaprabhu will explain. Listen carefully, please. Asura samhara hetu prithvi vijaye mahakaya mahasura mahashastra more. He says that अन्य अवतार है न अवतार नहे असुर संहार हेतु पृथ्वी विजय. That this incarnation will be different because the other incarnations killed the asur. Lord Ramachandra killed Ravan, Kumbhakarna and others. Lord Krishna killed Dantavana, Shishupal and Kamsa and so many other demons were killed. So other incarnations killed the asur. Mahakay, Mahasur, Maha Astramor Maharane Prahara Kariya Kare Chor. He says that I will come with very powerful weapon as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But other incarnations killed the Asurs. But by killing the Asur, their demoniac tendency does not get killed. By killing the demon, you don't finish off their demoniac tendency. I killed Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksha, but they again came as Ravana and Kumbhakarna. I killed them again, but they again came as Shishupal Dantavana. There has to be a cure. Symptomatic treatment will not work. As Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, I will cure the disease. Ebe sei sarvajana hridaya asuri khadga shastre chena nahe rane kiba kari. This asuric pravritti, this demoniac tendency, the Shadripu, 6 enemies, lust, anger, greed, envy, pride, false ego, cannot be killed by killing the body, Mahaprabhu is saying. With any shastra, you can kill the body, but you cannot kill lust, anger, greed. It will again haunt you in the next life. Birth after. Punarapi janamam, punarapi maranam. Punarapi janani, jathare shayanam. Now Mahaprabhu is saying, so what I am going to do? Nama guna sankirtana vaishnavera shakti prakasha kariva ami nija prema bhakti. I will give them Nam, Krishna Nam. I will give them Krishna Gun. And I will give them Sankirtan of Krishna Nam and Krishna Gun. Krishna Nama Guna Sankirtan. And I will give them Vaishnavera Shakti. I will give them association of devotees. My devotees will descend with me. They will give association. Vaishnava Shakti. Prakasha Kariva Ami Nija Prema Bhakti. In this way, I will manifest Krishna Prema. Please repeat this verse after me. It's very beautiful. Nama Guna Sankirtana Vaishnavera Shakti Prakasha Kariva Ami Nija Prema Bhakti. Ei mate kali paap kariva samhar sabe chala aage pache na karo vichar. Shivaji is there, Parvati is there, Narad Muni is there. He brings all of them with him. Uddhav is there. It's a long story. Narad Muni meets Uddhav in Naimisharanya. He takes him also with him. Rukmini is there. Satyabhama is there. They are all with Narad Muni. And they are speaking to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Mahaprabhu is saying, Ei mate kali paap kariva samhar. In this way we will destroy the bad ill effects of Kali Yuga. We will go and we'll destroy the bad effects of Kali Yuga. Sabe chala aage pache. Come. Sango Pandastra Parshada. All of you come with me, na karo vichar. Don't think, just come with me. We will go and we will defeat Kali Yuga together. Please repeat after me this verse. Very beautiful. Ei mate kali papa kariva samhar. Sabe chala aage pache na karo vichar. Ebe nama sankirtana tikshna khadgalaya antara asura jive pheliya tatiya. How to destroy the demoniac tendency? I will not take the khadga, I will not take any sword, but I will take a different sword. Mahaprabhu is telling Narad Muni. Ebe nama sankir tikshna khadgalaya. The very powerful sword of Nam Sankirtan. Antara asura jive pheliya kati. The asur tendency, the sinful tendency in the heart, with this sword of Nam Sankirtan we will cheto darpana marjana. Then, my dear friends, everybody is attentive. The next verse in Sri Chaitanya Mangal is very beautiful. Anybody who has done Iskcon disciple course, anybody who has done Iskcon disciple course will know this verse. Vrinda Vaishnavi Mataji. Everybody ready? Okay, listen. This is the very next verse in Sri Chaitanya Mangal. The first verse is Ebe nama sankirtana tikshna khadgalaya antara asura jive pheli pakatiya. I will destroy the sinful tendency in the hearts of all the people of Kali through Harinam Sankirtan when I appear in India. Mahaprabhu is telling Narad Muni. But Narad Muni may think, but what if people leave India? What if people go to Atlanta, Georgia? What if people go to New York, San Francisco? Sri Lochan Thakur is saying, quoting Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Sri Chaitanya Dev is speaking this. Jadi papi chhadi dharma dura deshe jai, mora senapati bhakta jaibe tathai. Haribol! Repeat after me. Jadi papi chhadi dharma dura deshe jai, jadi papi chhadi dharma dura deshe jai, mora senapati bhakta jaibe tathai. Mora senapati bhakta jaibe tathai. Translate this verse. Who can translate? Anybody who has an Iskcon disciple course?
Senapati Prabhupada.
Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying, I will appear in India. Jadi papi dharma chhadi dura deshe jai. But if sinful people for H1B visa, they go to America and hide there. Mora senapati bhakta jaibe tathai. My senapati bhakta Srila Prabhupada and his followers like Srila Jayamadana Swami Maharaj, they will come with their danda and give Krishna prem to everyone. Even the H1B visas. Even the H4. Everybody. All the sinful people who came here on H1B, leaving Bharat Bhumi. Mora senapati bhakta jaibe tathai. He will come running. Jet age Parivrajaka will get on the jet plane and come. Because we are also, Prabhupada was asked, why are you flying in jet planes? Prabhupada said the people of Kali Yuga are going to hell at the speed of jet planes. Therefore, I have to get on jet planes to stop them and save them. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. This verse comes here in Sri Chaitanya Mangal. Jadi papi chhadi dharma dura deshe jai, mora senapati bhakta jaibe tathai. Nija prema bhasabai ei brahmansa tabuna rakhiba dukha shoka ekala. He said, Narad Muni, give up all your shok, give up all your fear, give up all your sorrow. Get ready. You will be Srivas Thakur. Brahmaji, come here. You said that iti shodashakam nam kali kalmasha nashanam nata param. Now practically do it. Become Haridas Thakur. Chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. 3 lakh names every day. Rukmini, Satyabhama, you become my wives. Shri Lakshmi Priya Devi, Shri Vishnu Priya Devi. You also come with me. We will go. Uddhav, you come as Paramananda Puri. Narad Muni, you come as Srivas Thakur. Shivji and Parvati are sitting there. Shivji and Parvati, Vaishnavana Matha Shambhu, you come as Sri Advaita Acharya and Sri Sita Thakur. Come with me. We will all go. Mahaprabhu said, Nija prema bhai sab ei brahman sab tabu na rakhibe dukha shoka ekvala bhasa bhai sthavara jangama devagane shuni anandita kahe edasa lochane. Sri Lochan Thakur is saying, I am happily singing this pastime of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu speaking with Srimad Narad Muni and declaring his Gaur avatar. His Gaur avatar. So in this way, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sangopangastra, Parshadam. Parshads are these great associates like Narad Muni, Brahmaji. And what are the astra? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So taking shelter of Sri Lochan Thakur, Srila Prabhupada, now let us do Harinam Sankirtan. Everybody ready? So with this I will conclude. Are there any questions or comments or doubts? Okay? Yes, mother. Hare Krishna.
I would like to know, I've always wondered, how is it and why is it that you came to Maharaj? How is it that he was able to go so far up and then he back?
Srila Prabhupada in the purports explains that this is a Leela. No one can fall down after having darshan of the Supreme Lord. But to teach a very important principle that one should not criticize devotees, Chitraketu Maharaj was used as an example by Krishna to demonstrate his fall down, even though he was not supposed to fall down. Actually, what he did was not even an offense. He was glorifying Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva, what you can do, nobody else can do. Look what you are doing. You are talking about sannyas dharma with your beautiful wife sitting on your lap. Nobody else can do that. He was said like that. But people could have misunderstood, so Mother Parvati took offense. So actually, it was orchestrated by Krishna to teach us the lesson that one should not criticize, no matter how great we are. We should never criticize Vaishnavas. To teach this principle, Krishna orchestrated that. And then, very quickly, Vritrasur, he went back to Godhead also. Yeah? So it was all auspicious. Hare Krishna. Yes, Mother.
Prabhuji, sometimes two devotees might have different way of doing things. So, if talking about that disagreement to some third person, is it an offense or just sharing that, or?
We can disagree, but we should not disrespect. We can disagree, but in a Vaishnava way, and sort it out, but we should not disrespect each other. Aparadh becomes when we disrespect.
Talking about, is it okay or it should be avoided?
We should talk to the devotee with whom we disagree, not talk about the devotee. Not talk about, we should talk to the devotee directly. See, in the Sagar Manthan Leela, churning of the ocean of milk, Lord Vishnu comes on Garudji, and the rope is the Vasuki, snake. Snake is the natural food for Garud. So as soon as Krishna comes on Garudji and he sees Vasuki there, he tells Garudji, okay Garudji, you can go now. You don't have to stay there. I'll call you if I need you. So now Vasuki is a great devotee and Garudji is a pure devotee. But sometimes even devotees can have personality differences. And that is possible. So let Garudji do his service somewhere else and let Vasuki do his service. Sometimes devotees will come fighting to Srila Prabhupada. And Srila Prabhupada will say, you go, you open your own center. You go, you open your own center. And then in 11 years we had 108 centers. So Prabhupada like that. So devotees should be given their space. Everybody can do some service, everybody can contribute. No need to clash with each other. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki? Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Sorry to go.
So, I'd like to request Ramananda Prabhu and Shubarna Chisra Mataji and the two sons, I forget the older one's name, Sohan and Sudev, to please come. We are, yes, that's all we have. Please come with the whole family.
Hare
Hare
Bring your son Sohan and Sudev with you. He's gone. I'll give another for you and give them the garments and the book. So Ramananda Prabhu and Subarna Chitra Mataji and their son Sudev, they're here. They're sponsoring the Sunday feast because they're celebrating the 34th anniversary. It's a big deal in this country to be together for 34 years. And to raise two beautiful children who are devotees. So they're seeking the blessings and the prayers of all the devotees that they continue this journey together in this life and next life in the spiritual world with Krishna. Are you all ready to pray for them? This journey and the next life, all the way to the spiritual world, they have high spiritual genes. They come from Nepal, and there is a Mataji named Sachi Sundari Mataji. She used to live in this temple for many years. She left this world under very spiritual circumstances, but she raised them to be good devotees.
She used to take care of Tulsi Maharani.
She used to not just take care of Tulsi Maharani, she used to beg in the street corners to pay the bills for this temple. She would worship the deities, and I asked her what was her secret. 70-something years old, still taking cold showers and doing Mangalarati every day, and I said, what is your secret? She said, Prabhu, it's an open secret. And I said, what are you talking about? He said, it's open secret. Guru Maharaj has already told us, you have to do sadhana and you have to do service. And I said, that's why you didn't get sick for all these years. she didn't get sick, and she was so devoted to serving in the temple, and her sadhana was impeccable. And she hand-raised Ramananda and Suvarna Chitra and the little babies. She didn't have her own kids, but she raised. And she did a good job, and now they're making sure that they always stay connected to the temple, always engaged in service. Suvarna Chitra and Ramananda are doing a good job in following in her footsteps. So let's pray for this beautiful family, that their journey in their spiritual life continues on this and then in the spiritual world with their lordships. Together, please raise both hands. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Just two brief announcements. On the 6th of February, it's a Tuesday, there's a kirtan in the temple room, Ekadashi Kirtan. For those of you who are doing this special vrata, I would recommend that you fast. Minimum you can do is fast from grains. I would also recommend to become a little bit more austere by maybe just consuming fruits. If you want to be more austere, just drink some water and just chant extra rounds and come and do kirtan here in the evenings, 6 to 8 p.m. and prasadam will be served here in the temple room. On the 21st of February is a very, very important day for all Gaudiya Vaishnavas. It is the appearance day of Sri Nityananda Prabhu. So Nityananda Rama ki Jai. So there will be a big program here in the temple, starting at 4 p.m. And program will go on till the evening with Abhishek. Everyone will get a chance to bathe Sri Nityananda Prabhu and beg for his mercy. New Panihati Dham is named after him. So this is his home. This is his primary home in the United States. So this is the place where Srila Prabhupada established the heart of Sri Nityananda Prabhu. So if you want to know what the heart of Nityananda Prabhu feels like, then this is the place to be. And 21st is the place and the time in the association of devotees. Everything in perfect harmony. So, it is very important that somehow or other, those of us who want to experience Krishna Prema in this life, Nityananda Prabhu is your doorway. He is the gatekeeper. And he is very merciful. He'll open the doors for you. So please, start marking your calendars. And not only that, you should invite each and every one of your friends to come and join and experience the mercy of Sri Nityananda Prabhu. It is the most powerful day for Vaishnavas. The most powerful day. So, please come. We'll be fasting at least till noon. And we'll be doing a lot of all the future classes from now till Nityananda Trayodashi will be dedicated to understanding who he is and what are his transcendental pastimes and how to have access to that, to this great personality. And then following that, we'll be doing non-stop classes on Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, so we can prepare our mind and start clearing up the debris in our hearts to allow Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to have a very soft seat in your heart. So we want to make sure these two brothers, they're inseparable. We put Nityananda Prabhu there first, and then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will follow next. So please start your meditation. You can always read about Sri Nityananda Prabhu from now till the 21st, and I'm sure there will be a lot of classes. We haven't approached Amarendra Prabhu yet, but I'm sure he will be very delighted to share, also Adi Gadadhar Prabhu, very delighted to share more and more glories and pastimes and the roadmap to access the mercy of Sri Nityananda Prabhu and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But just preliminary suggestion is that please start reading and please start hearing more classes about Sri Nityananda Prabhu. And you can also start increasing your spiritual ecstasy by doing extra japa every day. This is our secret. As Adi Gadadhar Prabhu mentioned, that February is the 50th anniversary of Sri Gaunita. There's a lot of meditation going on, and very soon you'll get to know all the details of what we're planning to do for the 50th anniversary of these deities. So it's a very, very important year for all of us. So we'll keep you posted. But you can start meditation. And you can start it right now. So please come and have the last darshan of the deities. And prasadam will be served here in the temple.